Hello Taurus, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your weekend vibes, taking a look at what's coming up this weekend starting from Friday, August 20th all the way through Sunday the 22nd. General reading as always, so please do keep that in mind as this reading unfolds. Release what doesn't make sense for you. Alright, so I'm going to start with the Earth and Sky Oracle deck here by Mystic Moon. Taurus, let's take a look and see what's coming up for you this weekend. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Taurus, what do we need to know here? We have sound, soothing effect, music and melody, disruption and chaos, auditory impression. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of scenarios and it really depends on how it's going to play itself out in your life this weekend. Either it's going to be a really relaxing weekend where there's not a whole lot of stuff that's going to be happening for you, just being at home, listening to music and just kind of being able to chill and relax. And for others, you might either experience something traumatic or disruptive in your life, something chaotic. All right, so we'll have to see what that is about here. We have horse, active and energetic, clever and witty, agile and quick, vain and extravagant. Either that describes you or that's how you feel about a particular person. Okay, that could be describing an individual. And then we've got the sun, divine masculine energy, spirit of life, energy and vitality, conscious mind and ego. So of course the energy of the sun in tarot, it's such a beautiful vibe. It makes you happy, very positive energies, lots to look forward to. Okay, so this is focused on the divine masculine here. Let's go ahead and see what is coming up. So let's add to that with some tarot messages. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot here. So it really depends on how things unfold this weekend. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo also. We've got the moon. Okay, so this is specifically Pisces for some of you guys. You could have Pisces in your chart or be dealing with a Pisces individual also. This kind of makes sense for me because the moon can sometimes be dealing with our fears and anxieties and, you know, just we're eluding ourselves into thinking a particular thing about a situation, but they could be deceiving us, you know. That could be the disruption and the chaos because you maybe find out something this weekend that somebody wasn't being truthful and honest with you. And then we've got the Five of Wands right here. Rivalry, disagreements, competition. Okay, so if there are rivalries, certainly in love and romance, then you might find out that someone is having an affair behind your back. You guys might have a very loud argument about that, just butting heads and just saying very hurtful things to each other. But, you know, this could be a very painful situation for some of you. It's either that or this could be what happened in the past and you're just using this weekend to focus on yourself. You know, again, listening to music, relaxing, healing your heart. And I love how we've got the Chariot right here. So this is movement heading towards that sun where you can find happiness. For some of my feminines, this could represent a new love for you, a divine masculine who's able to show up for you the way perhaps another person could not. Because this is an indication that you can overcome struggles and challenges in your life. You can find happiness here. Okay, you've got the World coming up. So there's a cycle that needs to complete when it comes to someone from your past, maybe. And then there's somebody new that will come in that can fulfill you and make you happy. So maybe it's time for you to really focus elsewhere and time to leave this person, walk away from that connection and, you know, just leave them out in the cold perhaps. This is also poverty and feeling isolated. So finances could be a bit of a struggle for some of you, but this is letting us know that you will move away from that. Some of you guys might be working this weekend, finally earning money and getting you away from just isolating yourself from people, or at least not being able to have enough to provide for yourself. Okay, so let's add to this with some additional guidance for you, Taurus. I'm going to pull from On the Horizon Oracle. This is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. All right, so what additional messages need to come through here? So not a very long reading, just a quick one to check in for the weekend. Celebrations, good times. Okay, so that's good. You might be attending a party or a social event this weekend. What you're wanting at the end of the day is to be able to restore peace in your life. And if you're dealing with people that are cheating on you, lying to you, you know, creating disruptive situations in your life, perhaps it's up to you to be able to reclaim your peace. And then you've got be wise, making wiser choices in your life, in love, in life, however way that's presenting itself. Look at this. And stability. So I really do feel money matters will be improving for you. And I can't help but feel for some of you guys, maybe you're starting a new job or finally things are improving in regard to your money matters. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add to that with my tarot teacher deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. So it doesn't have to be a challenging weekend, but I feel it would be helpful for you to focus on what it is that you need to. You don't want to sweep those things under the rug. You got to face the music, so to speak, you know? Make wiser choices. King of Wands. Some of you might have a divine masculine in your life who is a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So the thing with this King of Wands, they could be very passionate, could have a bit of a temper, you know, which kind of makes sense as well, considering the sound, disruption, and chaos, auditory. Okay, sounds. I mean, this to me looks like thunder, lightning, very loud. Okay, so this person could tend to be really loud, especially when you guys have a disagreement. Okay, but they could also have a great sense of humor because the King of Wands is known to be funny. They have a way with their words. They're very action-oriented, but occasionally the King of Wands could be somebody who's not ready for commitment because they tend to want to take their time. They tend to still want to explore other partnerships. That could be part of the issue for some of you. And all you're wanting is to be able to find peace in your heart when it comes to certain people that you're focused on. Certainly romantic individuals, romantic connections. We've got a reverse card right here, which is the Two of Swords. All right, so this is telling you that right now there is a delay of some sort when it comes to either love matters or other situations that you might be dealing with, or just really feeling that right now, if you're confused about what it is that you need to do at this point in time in your life, this is about facing the truth of the matter, you know? So in order to restore this peace, sometimes you just have to look within yourself to be able to find that clarity, you know? But yeah, that does represent a delay. So maybe a delay as far as being able to restore peace in your life. But eventually I feel you will. Because look what's coming up next. You've got the Two of Cups. So this is telling you it's time to make wiser choices when it comes to your love connections. You've got a new beginning right here. So don't be afraid to go after what it is that you are deserving of in your life. Whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it is just having new adventures in your life. It's time to move forward and be happy. Okay? So that's what's presenting itself there for the weekend. Hopefully that resonated. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap it up here, guys, with some yes-no responses. So I'm going to pull from my yes-no oracle deck here. So go ahead and ask your question. And of course, it has to be conducive to a yes-no response. It doesn't have to be about romance. It could be about anything. So let's see what the answer is for you, for the collective. I'm going to go ahead and grab 3 answers here. So angels and spirit guides for Taurus. And like I've said in my other videos, the way I interpret no answers is there's something better for you, something way better suited for you, or it's a blessing in disguise, or it might not just be it may not be the right time. All right, so let's grab some answers here. We've got a yes. Hopefully that's a very positive response. We have another yes. Okay, so that's good. Hopefully that's good. All right, so let's grab one more answer here. And then we do have 1 no. So we've got 2 yeses and a no. And you got to take whichever one you're most guided towards. And of course, you have to be really honest with yourself. If you know that the answer is no for your situation, then there's a part of you that needs to accept that and perhaps create movement in your life so that you can turn that no into a yes. Or again, it could be a blessing in disguise because there's something or someone way better suited for you. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave it, guys, and hopefully whatever presents itself to you this weekend through this reading, it helps you out with the guidance that's been offered. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.